Hey y'all, I know it's been a long time. I've got some pictures and a little bit of video, but I just wanted to get back on here and update my new fish kind of room, kind of setup, because I'm still playing with them. But I'm moved up a little bit in stakes, where I'm not really playing with pet store guppies. I'm playing with some more pricier ones. So, I mean, you have the blue-green dragons, but I definitely have legit extra large big ear blue-green dragons. Um, I finally got my German white ribbon in, which, let's see if I can find him in here somewhere. You have to forgive this tank, but here, let me do this. I'm dealing with a little, it's in the window, folks, so it gets a little bit of algae until it settles. I gotta deal with I can't get it to here. The foggy algae kind of green, which is fine, because I mean, at one point this is gonna house a little breeding little thing itself. So anyway, but yeah, there's the white ribbon. You can't see him because the sun's in the background, at least not very well. And then I do have one little pet store guppy male that I did some breeding with a blue-green big ear. He's a snake skin, and I thought he was kind of cool with the yellowish greens, and I'm trying to bring out the greens in these fish is what I'm attempting. I want some green fish, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of playing around. I got some other ones coming also. I've got 24K ribbon guppies coming, and a cobra. I think it's a cobra. It might be a snakeskin loritail, whatever, however you say it. That right there. But yeah, so these are the girls. That's the one I crossed with him. She just had babies. This is a full metal, or at least that's what Flip sent me. That's what he said they are. So if these are not full metal dragons, you get a hold of Flip Aquatics and yell at him, not me. But yeah. And then my German white female that I'm gonna be doing some playing with. She's in the back there somewhere. You can kind of, I don't know, it's not gonna, let me see if I can get her. No, probably not. Maybe a little better. You can see some of the blue-green that hits them. They're beautiful fish. And then I got another blue-green dragon, female. And then I got more tubs. I like breeding in this setup. Now look, I know they don't look like much, but I tell you, there's just well over a gallon of water in each one of them. So before you flip out, no, they got plenty of room. They do quite well in here. So anyway, I'm going to take you out to the front. We'll show you that stack real quick. Alright, and this is the front stack. I've got, well, I think them are guppies, actually. I think that's an actual female in this tub. I'm waiting on her. She's a cross with, because I have, some Cyan Lazuri rainbow mosaic tigers. Hard to get a hold of. And, she's a red metal that was crossed with a rainbow tiger male. And I got some neon platies floating around in there I'm checking out. And there's the actual drop that just kind of took place within the recent time. But there are fry in there. Those, they dropped right away. I found them in the tank. I'm not sure, but I believe they're blue-green dragon. Big ear. Then I got some red metal dragon. That first female we looked at this is her drop. She came hit already. Red Mosaic Rainbow Tiger fry in here. So this is like my fry tower or current crosses that's going on that I want to keep an eye on, because I want to watch her grow so I know if she's hit or not, because I guarantee she was a virgin female. The other red metal, she was hit already. I kind of wondered. So realistically, those might be red metal. I don't know. That's why I got them and running them the way I'm running them. But oh, here goes. Then I put these guys in here. There's a good shot of the male, kind of. So, and the female's down there. They're really nice fish. They really, really are. So, really happy with them. Really happy. I really can't show you the tubs right now, so I'm gonna have to cut this off and come back to it here in a little while, because they're intense and on light cycles. So we'll see you shortly. Now, I'm gonna try to get another picture sitting from a distance. You can get a better kind of idea. They come out and swim a little bit. Oh, here she comes. Isn't she beautiful? That's gonna be some nice fish. Yep. I cannot wait to play. Well, I have been playing. I can't wait to see some of the results already, because they're definitely nice looking fish. Heck yeah. Alright. Again, I just wanted to cut in because I'm kind of sitting here waiting for the time to slide by. And I thought I'd try to get a couple more pictures since I'm sitting here. Maybe you can get a better view of her. And so, I don't know exactly. It's been a long time since I posted any fish videos of any fish room. My venture did kind of pan out. It was definitely worth packing up, and I mean, I'll be honest with you, all them tanks I had, I put them in the dumpster. I gave the fish away and put all them tanks in the dumpster and moved on. The tanks weren't necessary, nobody wanted them. Well, I'm sure I could have gave them away, but nobody wanted to buy them. Let's put it that way. So, seeing as how some of them were brand spanking new and whatever, I'm not just going to give them away. I had money in them. I'd rather just throw them away. I mean, so that's what I did. Yeah. So now I have started over. I only got like maybe 3 tanks. Tanks. The rest, I got 3 tubs going on. And then all these, breeder boxes, kind of singular kind of areas, tub type deals for the kind of single things out. And then my my tubs will be for more of a colony of whatever I decide to stick with out of playing with these couple that I got of each one of these, which I only got like one of each of several of them, except for the German white ribbon. I did get 4 of them. I might have got 4 of these. No, I only got 2 females of the blue green. I think I only got 2 females of the red metal because he didn't have any males available at the time at Flip Aquatics. And then, yeah, let's see, yeah, that's it. I don't think I really ordered any males except for the white, the white ribbon. Sorry folks, I was floating, I was looking, and not at the screen, obviously. So, the white ribbon is the ones I got males for out of the first batch. But they took a little while to come. So I ended up purchasing a couple different kinds. I got the 24 full gold ribbons coming. I don't have them yet. and these lorry tails, they're on the way. I think I'm really thinking about that, and I think I'm just gonna keep those two together and just throw them in a tub and see what happens. And then kind of, a little later pick out something that might catch my eye and I want to play with and continue with further. And then I might start over, take that to a local pet store or something and say, hey, here's some fish, which I'm in an area where there are. Actually, I could probably sell them. I mean, my area that I'm in nowadays, we have a nice one compared to back home in Ohio. Ocean State Aquatics, and they span a couple different states even. So, but where I'm at, you're within minutes of a couple different states anymore. So, anyway, I've gotten a few fish off of them. I got some egg bearing fish, but they're pretty much so just into one. We got a local pet store down here, and I like the people. And I have some really nice, a couple nice scarlet baddises. But I told the dude I didn't want them unless he had a male and female. And this is what I got sent home with. I mean, I have no experience with these fish. So, given that theory, oops, here, let me do this. Given that they are, hard to find a female, that's why I trusted the guy that owned the pet store. Now, I still go there. I still like them, so I'm not going to name the pet store. What I will say is female scarlet baddises. This is what I've been forced to learn. This is what getting 2 males cost me. But female scarlet baddises have no scarlet in them. It doesn't happen. So, I don't know. Anyway, so I'm still kind of on the look if I could ever run across a female scarlet baddis. Obviously, I'd love to get a hold of some. But I got some Zinjin that I got from Dan's Fish. Beautiful fish. They're in there kicking it. Hopefully, I'm gonna get a spawn out of them. But I got a bunch of fish in one tub. I'm not looking to breed a bunch of these at one time, but I would like to see some new ones pop up here and there within it. So they're not very heavily planted at this time. There's still a lot of room to grow. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it settled out and filled in enough for these guys to feel comfortable and for it to be an environment that little fish can survive in. So, but yeah, that's where we're at. That's what I'm doing nowadays with my fish. And I like it this way. Obviously, these look nice and neat. Well, they ain't like that all the time, but they're easy to clean. Obviously, these just got clean because they were pretty heavily covered. They sit in the window, you know what I mean? The ones out in the living room, they still green up some. So, it's kind of a thing where you just got to keep at it. But, man, it gives me something to do. So again, if you guys remember from my first video, I like the process of cleaning and setting up, but I also like them when they're settled and they look good and things are thriving. I mean, the idea is for them to thrive. Why you want to invest some of the money that you invest in some of these fish? Because if you shop at Dan's Fish, I'm tell you right now, you spending some money, folks. Right now, you spending some money. And some of them fish, I mean, no offense, but they ain't worth the hundreds of dollars them folks is asking for. So, at this point, if you buy them hundreds of dollars fish that you can get the same thing out of the pet store for $8 or $9, that's your own damn fool fault. Only thing they've done is bred them out to get nicer looking fish. You can do the same thing right here in the comfort of your own home for a minute fraction of the cost and much more fun involved with the selective breeding, doing it yourself. You get exactly what you want. Anyway, that's my rant. We'll get back to it here in a little bit when we hit the tubs up. The light cycle is on in this tent now. So, kind of go over the setup here real quick. It's a tub. I thought about taking this up so you could look. I have the Rainbow Tiger Mosaic Tiger Guppies in here. It consists of 2 females and 1 male. I originally had, like I said, bought 2 males and 2 females. But the original male and the nicest one, he just, I don't know, after a while it kicked off. So I still have the secondary male, thank goodness. I think that drop of fries that's out there in the fry tower that we showed just previously in this video is from the original male. That's why I have them separated. I mean, if I want to, I could pick these guys out. This is pretty easy. All it is that light diffuser egg crate. It's 2 sheets stacked on top to give it a little more extra strength. Otherwise, this would bow in a little bit more. But at this, it allows me to like grow vegetables and whatever and whatnot on top, and keep my fish in here as bulk. So this is going to be the Rainbow Tiger, and then as I said, I got 2 more tubs in another tent. But this is kind of what I got set up. This is the newest one. I had to put it together fast because I just happened to come across these. I've been waiting on the German white ribbon fish for a while. I should have had them first. Ideally, I wanted them first, but it didn't work out that way, and that's okay. We're here now, and these guys are doing good, even though that it stays green. Like I said, it's not really growed in. It's kind of just freshly planted. Nothing's really taken off per se to help clear the water, so it's a lot of work. I got a little skimmer back here in the corner running. It kind of helps. And like I said, I just took out the fry, so it'll probably be a little while before any fry show up in this one again. But they're in there, and I don't know if you can see her swimming around. I don't know, you might be able to see one swimming under there, but it's, like I said, it's pretty green, and I'm okay with that because I expect to have a lot of fry in there. I want a lot of fry in there, and I don't really see the male. I might have to take this apart and have a look-see for the male. I haven't seen him in a minute. Which, at this time, if he's passed, I ain't worried about it. Because, I mean, the one with the original male, a little tidbit of information about guppies. If you didn't know, female guppies have this really cool ability. They can get a little hanky-panky going on and not have a baby, but yet be pregnant. I know that sounds weird, but they can actually store what I want to say, well, the actual semen of the male fish. And I believe that at one point in time they were thinking that they can store a couple, and they can get hit as a young female and not have babies until they're old, and then just all of a sudden drop babies from that original hit. So they can carry it for a long time. So once that female is hit, she can have multiple drops off of that one encounter. And they could be timed. I mean, they could go a long distance before they decide to load up and use what's left, that reserve. I mean, if the conditions are right, and they feel like nature is blessing them and it's the right time to have babies, they can have babies. That's nature's way. So kind of cool to know, especially if you're into breeding and you want to try to breed a pure strain. If it's been hit by another fish, you don't really know if them genetics are mixed or if that's the grouping you're going to get. It's just better to try to keep them separated, keep them fresh, and know what you're messing with. Not that you can't get a pure hit out of a secondary or third encounter, but it could be 2 years ago's date. That's the crazy thing with guppies. So that's why they say you shouldn't start a serious breeding project with like store-bought guppies that come out of a community tank, because you don't know what you're gonna get. So all right, let's go have a look at the other one. Alright, this is another tent. It's got 2 tubs in it. And it's got some white clouds. It's got my Zinjins in there. It's got amber. It's got ember. tetras. It's got some gobies, some bumblebee gobies. It's got quite a few fish in it already. Now I'll probably run the gold ribbon and the lorry tail in this tub with these guys, because they probably get ate and whatever and whatnot. I'm not that worried. As I said, if I can just get one or two of these other fish to pop up every now and then in this, and it's breedable, I'll be happy with that. In this side, I got the fork tail blue-eyed rainbows fish in here. A few of them. This is where the bulk of the German white ribbon are going to go. Because them, I definitely want to keep them kind of fresh. And then at some point, you know, I'm limited, and I've got other fish. So I got the red metals, I got things like that. Right now I'm going to scoop things around until I get something that I like, because none of these are going to be the same fish in the end. I might keep a small batch of the white ribbon, pure, I'm thinking, because I really do like those. They're the original fish I wanted. But I wanted a little more green in them, so that's why I picked up the blue-green dragons, and set me on a whole chase, and I got all these little things going on, and I didn't get my fishing enough time, and I wanted to play with fish, so I got other fish, and yeah, it just spiraled out of control, and now I got all this. Which is cool, because, I mean, you probably can't tell, but, I mean, each one of these got 20 plus gallons in them. There's over 40 gallons in this. There's probably 25, 30 gallons in the first one I showed you of water. So they're big tanks. I mean, they can hold a lot of fish, people. And they're well planted at this point. I know you can't see too deep in them, but they're good. They're good. Well, shit, they knocked up my plant. That was buried right there, but they pulled it up. So they're in there having a gay old time tearing shit up. Alright. And that happens with planted tanks. They are in there. I haven't really seen one fly by though. They're really shy. I mean, you don't really get a good picture of them. I wanna colony breed them. That was what I was trying to do. But I might end up pulling them out to put them back in a tank where I can see them more often, because I really do like these rainbows, the blue-eyed fork-tail. I'd like to have some red neon too, I think. I might get for a tank sometime. But out of the rest of these, they're just playfish. We're in my nano tank, and it's set up, and I took the 10 gallon. It's just too much. Too deep. Too much trouble. Always have problems with it. And then it cracked when I was trying to clean it, or I thought it, well, I heard it crack. I heard glass cracking, so I'm just not going to, it didn't go back up. So I'm down to 3 tanks. But, I mean, with the guppy tubs and everything, everybody's fine. Like I said, there's over a gallon and a half, almost 2 gallons, 3 gallons, something like that in each one of them little tubbies. So, but yeah, so that is kind of the new fish room setup. It's in a couple different places. And, you know, one of these days, once these guys are a little more settled in and I got a drop in there, I'll get some of these out. I'm pretty sure I got a good picture or two of the males and females. If not, I will get into it and get some out, because these are really neat. I mean, you guys probably seen the yellow and black tigers and this, but these are rainbow, and they are really pretty fish. So I'm definitely keeping a hold of these in some form. I don't know, because these are supposedly rare and they're hard to get and yada yada. I might keep these in a true form somehow too. I don't know yet. Like I said, I got things I want to do and play with and see some. I might not like none of these crosses and want to mess with them. They might just go to a fish store, as I was saying earlier, and I might just keep the original of the tigers and the white ribbon. Really, is what it boiled down to. Because even though the blue-green dragons, they're pretty common, but most people don't have the real big, nice, big, true, big ear, Dumbo ear form. they may have a little color to them or whatever, but these are supposed to have the big old flappy Dumbo ear, big ear guppies. So we will see. And we all know Flip, and I'm pretty sure the red metals that just dropped are going to be some awesome fish. So I got a lot of decisions to make, because they're probably going to be badass too. And I really, unless I travel all the way home to another state and set shit up back there, which I could do. I mean, it might not be out the scope of things that'll happen. And start and take some of these there and just keep the ones, you know, that I want to see for sure every day here with me while I'm here. I could do something like that. I don't know. Like I said, all things to do in the future. But this is where I'm at. It's what I'm doing. It's what I'm up to. Hopefully you guys are up to something good and keeping it fishy. Alright, later.